You ever notice that, like, the night you get worse colds, worse flu symptoms, worse everything? Why does night always do that?
That is true.
Let's talk about that.
5 minutes with Frankie. 5 minutes with him to talk about the Lord. Yeah.
Pluto, not a sponsor. Anyway, it always amazes me, like at night, you always get worse symptoms. Like in the morning, you're fine. You know, it's all gushed out. Afterwards, you blow your nose and you're snot and everything. But for some reason, the night always gets worse. I wonder if that's like a spiritual thing, or like, what do they always say? The darkest of nights.
I have no idea.
When it's dark, just wait for the dawn or something like that. I don't know. Whatever that's.
Wow, that was deep, dude.
Yeah. So, a lot of times when you see nighttime in the Bible, or, darkness, it kind of has this overpowering, like, pressure on people. Especially in the life of Job. Job talked a lot about night. And, most of his family died. His wife lived. She said, curse God and die.
She was terrible.
He had friends that kind of thought he was the cause of all this. Yeah, God was just, testing him. And a whole bunch of other things and then he had boils and, hurt and pain and dust and ashes. But a lot of times he talks about the nighttime. And I think this is maybe because we're thinking of things and our brain can't shut off, and it's quiet and it's dark. And I don't know, it's hard to have hope in the darkness. And so when Job writes this in chapter 30, verse 17, couldn't get that out. Job chapter 30, verse 17, it really describes a lot of the times when we're in our darkest places. And you feel this. So God has given us feelings. Okay, feelings are not a bad thing. It's just they shouldn't come first. A lot of times our feelings trump our logic, and our logic should trump our feelings. Logic should prevail. But Job chapter 30, verse 17 says, "Night pierced my bones, my gnawing pains never rest." And that's my cat. And for some reason, the gnawing pain gets worse at night. It pierces your bones, even to your core. Especially when you had a bad day, or something bad has come in your life, or something bad news. For some odd reason, the night is worse. During the day, you're around people, the sun comes up, it's light out, it's warm, or maybe cold, I don't know, depending on where you live. And there's some kind of hope and ray in the sun or light, that you're in the light. And God says to stay in the light. But there's just something about the darkness. And hopefully God's light will triumph over that. And so at the end of Job's life, he prayed for his friend for forgiveness. And it said he didn't sin in any of his sayings or questions. And he dedicated more to his life. And so God gave him back double. Now, not that we bless God or obey God because we're going to get double. But that's just how God blessed him at that time. So hopefully there's hope. Hopefully there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and that we can see it. Sometimes in the darkest nights we can't see it, but we can pray for it. And hopefully God will lead us to that. I love you. Jesus loves you too. You have a great day. What is it? Oh, Friday. Friday of all days. Anyway, love you. Bye.